My name is Vincent Alton, and I am the founder of Myish. I guess my entrepreneurial ventures started when I was quite young. I grew up in an entrepreneurial household. My father's an entrepreneur. He's always supported me in my ventures.
I'm the CEO of Myish Inc., a trusted platform for reviews. We have some big competition. You may know of them. Pinterest, Yelp, the list goes on. This doesn't scare me, it only validates what we're going after.
And I ended up partnering with my two co-founders here to start Myish 2 years ago. So this is Rishi, he's our CTO. I call him the Game Master, and he'll tell you a little bit more.
I was born and raised in Delhi itself. I left for the United States a few years back, 2008 to be precise. There I studied at the University of Pennsylvania. I did my master's in computer information science. I met Vince and Dhaval. Vince introduced me to the idea of Myish, and I knew that this is where I could spread my wings as far as technology and analytics are concerned. And yeah, that's when the bug hit me. I moved back to India this year in March, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to how Myish has shaped up, and I'm really bullish about how it performs in the future. So that's Dhaval. He is our head of marketing.
Hi, my name is Dhaval Sehgal. I'm born and raised in New Delhi. Went to DPS Artipuram for my schooling, and went to University of Pennsylvania in 2007. That is where I met Rishi. We met Vince through a common friend. We met up in New York. We discussed the idea of Myish, and we thought about this, discussed things, and finally went ahead with the idea. We assembled a team in New Delhi and started building the product a few years back in November 2012. We're really proud of where we've come, and we're already live in the app stores. We are already live on the website, and it's been a really interesting journey, and let's see where it takes us.
Yeah, so I kind of turned our lives all upside down. I had the idea a couple years ago. I like to tell this story. I was taking my girlfriend at the time of 2 years out on our anniversary date, and I went from review site to review site looking for the restaurant to bring her to, the movie to go watch. And long story short, the date was so bad that she ended up breaking up with me. And in my moments of despair, I was thinking what's going on? And the idea for Myish kind of dawned on me. I saw a lot of my friends posting stuff, pictures of things on social platforms that weren't built for such a use case. And then also, yeah, the frustration I just explained of the cumbersome of going to review site. I thought, why not have a unified go-to source of reviews generated by people I know? Since and that was the seed of the idea. Since then, there's been a plethora of other ideas that have flourished out of or from that initial thought process. But that's where it generated from, and it's taken us on quite an exciting journey, and it's still just the beginning.
So all of us, search for reviews online, but do we necessarily trust them? Not really, right? So I would rather trust a review from Rishi or Vincent rather than from any Tom, Dick, and Harry. So this is a disease that we're trying to cure here. Myish is essentially a review network. It's not that it's built on a social network. When you look for reviews, you see reviews from your friends and your friends of your friends. So you're ideally able to trust them more than you would, trust anybody else's. Now, why we are launching in India? Well, that's a great question, and I think Vince can totally take that one.
Yeah, so initially when I had this idea, I did not think of launching it to India, but through our market testing and validating of our product, we just saw that India was ripe with opportunity for an idea like this. So when it came time to pick a market to launch in, my co-founders are from Delhi, our development teams here in India, from India. So the product was made by India, so it kind of made sense to launch it here. Building something so big on our self-funded bootstrap, dollars. I mean, I know he would love to have more resources at his disposal. So having talent, that's obviously something that is a little bit frustrating because we could always use more people, but we can't pay more people. so that definitely becomes a little bit of a gap that we have to try and close with just working harder.
Are you scared? Of course I'm scared. It's my human nature to be terrified. But more than being scared, I believe. And that believing carries me forward.
I feel the same with business development. I wish I had more partners, go-getters, self-starters under me, but this is the fun of it, right? We're going to look back on this part of the journey and really relish in the difficulties that are, because that's what makes the end goal worth it. If it was easy, then everyone would do it.
A little about the reception the product has received. I'm actually surprised, by the quality of content that the users are posting, the features that they are actually liking. So overall, I'm impressed by how the users are interacting with the system.
Yeah, we're all quite bullish, and we got big dreams, especially for Myish. In 5 years, we want to be competing on a global level. Once we've solidified ourselves here in India, so we really want to carve out, like we've mentioned, a niche of our own in the social discovery review space. So we see ourselves being a global player.
What's your ish?
What's ish?
Ish? What is it?
What is your stylish or foodish?
Books.
She's bookish.
Kiddish.
Something which is stylish.
Being lavish. Foolish.
My ish is shopping day in and day out.
Shopping is my ish.
And gadgets too, you can say.
I like all the brands like Zara, Mango, Forever 21.
My ish is my watch.
My ish is movies.
Travel is my ish.
This t-shirt is my ish.
Extreme sports is my ish.
Mostly blazers and denims. That's my ish.
My ish is my ish.
My ish is...
My ish.